Now last week we had our first country versus country tax war, and it was an amazing episode, a fun episode, and today we have our second episode. Today, two countries are gonna battle against each other, Hong Kong and Malta. Two countries, same criteria for each, but who is going to come out as the winner? Hi, my name is Zach Eekhout and I am the owner of Emifast. And we help entrepreneurs from all over the world with lowering their tax burden, opening bank accounts abroad, obtaining residency and/or citizenship, and helping them with their global investments. This week we're talking about two of our favorite topics, taxation and business incorporation. And now again we'll give them a Zach score from 1 until 5. In the future we plan on having countries slug it out over things like lifestyle, government interference and healthcare, but we thought let's talk about these two topics for these countries. Our tax battle today will be between Hong Kong and Malta. And these are really two heavyweights in the battle to lower taxes and do business in. So I think this will be a very interesting video to compare these two side by side. And obviously the culture of both countries are very different as well, but we will go into that later in another video. Now, to begin with, these are two favorable tax jurisdictions, but taxes aren't everything like I said before. There are also things like how easy it is to incorporate a business, how good is the business climate, and how good is this place to make money on the long term. Hong Kong has long been considered as a tax haven because they have very strict laws that limits taxation on wealthy foreign residents. Residents who earn income in Hong Kong pay taxes around 2 and 70% depending on their salary. Residents who earn money abroad, they don't pay tax. There's also no capital gain tax. The corporate tax for companies in Hong Kong can be 8.25 or 16.5 depending on how much money you earn in Hong Kong. And that's why I believe Hong Kong deserves a 3 out of 5 on the Zach score. Now, if we talk about the business climate, they really value secrecy. Like Switzerland, for example, in the past they had the same, but now due to all the pressure, they skipped the numbered account. But Hong Kong still has it. They really value their banking clients. And Hong Kong will never give any information to anybody. If we're talking about the incorporation process in Hong Kong, very straightforward, very cost effective. So I think that can be a good choice depending from your business activity. And if we're talking about Hong Kong as a democracy, I don't think that will ever happen because the mainland China still has a lot to say in Hong Kong. And if we're talking about incorporation process, I would say they deserve really a 5 on 5. I think secrecy is so important, privacy is so important, so that's why they deserve from me a 5 on 5. If we're talking about Malta, that is another story. Malta is not considered as a tax haven, but as a tax-friendly place. The bad thing is you will be charged on your worldwide income. Personal tax is from 0 until 35%, depending from how high your income is. Corporate tax are kept at 35%, and that is pretty high, but you can lower it until 5%. There's no wealth tax, no inheritance tax, no property tax, nothing. So that's why I think they also deserve, or actually they really deserve a 4 out of 5. If we're talking about the business incorporation in Malta, that is also pretty easy, straightforward. Everybody speaks English, and they also really made it easy to incorporate and to open a business. It is pretty difficult to open a bank account, not so straightforward. Physical presence is needed, and yeah, for some of our clients I think it's pretty annoying to travel to open a bank account, which I understand, but in Malta it is needed. And that's why I believe Malta deserves there a 3 out of 5. And that makes our big winner Hong Kong. Now I know that Malta is Europe and that is great for a lot of businessmen, but I still believe that what you can get in Hong Kong is way better than in Malta. That was our second country versus country tax war. Let me know what you think about this video, subscribe on our channel and stay tuned for the next war.